Hey, y'all. I guess this is like part two to part one. I don't know how it's going to look when I put it all together. But a couple other things I forgot to mention, thinking about just like maybe some things I would inquire about or would have done differently. Definitely, one thing that I am not pleased with is the space that I have between my home and my neighbor's home. Like, that is almost non-existent. Like, my son has a basketball goal that literally we have to be extra super careful with moving to the street, because literally we're touching the neighbor's house if we make two steps too far. It's just something that, again, for maybe a single family, one child, one dog, that would be okay. But that's something I don't like. I feel like I can hear my neighbors if they have a loud conversation and vice versa. Like if my neighbor plays music, I know the song. I can sing along to it. So I don't like that. So if you're buying a new home, ask them how much yardage or acreage or space you will get, because honestly I couldn't visualize it. Like, everybody was like, oh yeah, that's how they make the new houses now. You didn't know that? No, I didn't. Like, I grew up in a place where we had so much yard space, and it was a small house, but we had yard. And so in my mind, I'm assuming that's how they make all houses. So definitely check that. And then also something that, and it's a little bit of me with this, but make sure you have your emergency fund available. Like I was just talking about in the first part to this update, like my electrical system and just it coming out of nowhere, and me not being able to immediately fix it. Well, unfortunately, with the economy and everything being 2 or 3 times the price, I've had to go into my savings, and like, life happens, which we know that. But I had like a really great savings account before I moved into my home, and now it's like almost non-existent. So, yeah, that's just like a tidbit. Try to keep like a lot of money in there. When I say a lot of money, like $2, $3, $4, $5,000 if you can, because most, like, when I think about like the work on a home, you're gonna get a quote. It's gonna be about $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 at the cheap end. So that's something that I'm definitely working on, and it's doable. I just got to get back to the point where I was when I was trying to save for the house. I think I've gotten a little bit comfortable, but those are a couple of things. So yeah, sorry I forgot to include that in the first video. But again, thank y'all for watching as always. Yeah.